Welcome to the DC Everest Fieldhouse. We're about 5 minutes away from boys high school basketball. DC Everest and Mosinee. Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Conley. Going to have a fun environment tonight. It looks like Mosinee has brought the entire town 15 minutes down the road to tonight's game. Mosinee's bleachers across the way are filled. We've got a lot of Everest faithful here, too. Going to be an interesting game tonight, brought to you by Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. With a 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance, at Auto Select, you're good to go. Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. Mosinee's a much smaller school than DC Everest, but boy, they played the Evergreens competitively in recent years. One of the things that's funny about Mosinee's roster, they have 12 juniors on their varsity team. So, next year, this team figures to be even better, and they come in with a 13-5 record. They have only one senior, Gavin Schimmel, and Trent Gorski. Their leading scorer is a sophomore, Braden Ranke, 6'4". Mosinee, 13 wins against 5 losses. Evergreens find themselves on a 3-game losing streak, but 2 of those are to tough conference opponents, Marshfield and Smash, when the team last played on Friday night. Evergreens have Cohen Preby back. Preby will be first player off the bench. He will not be starting tonight. Mosinee's in the darkest purple, almost black with white numerals. Evergreens wear the home white with green numbers and green trim. We'll be back to get us started from the DC Everest Fieldhouse. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable, with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Hi, I'm Karen from the Hearing House, and these are our grandchildren. Children are difficult to hear with anybody with hearing loss, and I know I would hate to miss out on anything they say.
Gamma, they're cheating.
Even that! And if you're missing out on what they're saying, you're probably missing out on a lot more.
Love you, Gamma.
Aw, and they have important things to say.
Make your house a hearing house.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
At Abbey Bank, we know everyone has their strengths. Our bankers may excel in numbers, but can they score on the court?
Maybe you guys should stick to what you're good at. Banking.
And that's exactly what we do. At Abbey Bank, we stick to what we do best, making banking about you.
Find an Abbey Bank location near you by visiting abbeybank.com.
Abbey Bank, where we make banking about you.
When last seen, Mosinee came away with a great Northern Conference win over Medford. And that's a common opponent for these teams. Evergreens went up to Medford much earlier in the season back in December and came home with a loss. That's a tough environment to play in. That Medford gymnasium is small. The Red Raiders always fill it up and the crowd's right on top of you. And for the Evergreens, it's just far enough away that you don't know how many of your fans are going to make the long drive up there. Teams are out on the floor lining up across their respective foul lines. We'll get the sportsmanship announcement and then our national anthem. DC Everest Pep Band is here to add to the Tuesday night atmosphere. Got a date for you to save. The DC Everest Band has a fundraiser that's now scheduled for March 15th. Big St. Patrick's Day dinner and then a gala concert. $100 a plate, so you can have seconds of mulligan stew at that price if you'd like. The concert itself is after the dinner. That's for free. And the DC Everest Band looking for a big take from their Luck of the Irish fundraiser March 15th this year. And now let's go down to our student musicians for the Star Spangled Banner. Joe Finnegan appears not to be here tonight. Maybe he's in the kitchen. Everest has a big student section here tonight. It is pro player jersey tonight. I see a Dak Prescott jersey down there for someone who likes to be yelled at. See a couple of Giannis's, Clay Matthews. Starting lineup for Mosinee. Carson Balgold, Mitchell Mickling, Gavin Schimmel, Treve Stoffel, and there's their star, sophomore Brayton Ranke. He'll be easy to spot. He's the tall one. For the Evergreens, again, Cohen Preby does not start. Back from injury, which cost him all of the end of November, December, and January, but he's available tonight. Evergreen starters, Brennan Peterson, Xavier Edwards, Cade Felch, Vander Truax, and Casey Studeman. Evergreens are going to need the height that Vander and Casey bring to the party tonight to battle Brayton Ranke. Opening tip when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Tuesday night basketball about to get underway. Mosinee Indians, DC Everest Evergreens. Chris Conley welcoming you to our Zaleski Sports coverage. If you're an Evergreens or Mosinee fan, glad you found our broadcast tonight. Vander Truax will jump center against Brayton Ranke. Whistle sounds. We're underway. Ranke double tapped that back, and Mosinee will get the first possession. Evergreens man-to-man defense. Two juniors, a senior and a sophomore in the starting lineup for Mosinee tonight. Mosinee's on the perimeter. You know, Mosinee for the last couple of years has always had a tall kid, has always had a post player who you had to account for. Smaller district, who can control how tall they go him? Ranke down low, spins and scores at the rim. So the star post player for the Indians is heard from on the first possession. Mosinee shows some backcourt pressure. Xavier Edwards into the front on the dribble. Hands it off to Brennan Peterson. Entry pass down low to Xavier Edwards. Edwards got his man up in the air, and Xavier Edwards scores. Points in the paint for the Evergreens, tied 2 apiece. Almost knocked away. Spinning at the rim, basket and a foul. Renke scores again, and he's got a foul shot coming up. Casey Studeman gets an early foul. So the big kid can't do everything. That was kind of an ugly looking free throw. Xavier Edwards gets the rebound for Everest. Both teams playing the inside game early. Trying to set up Cade Felch on the screen, didn't have separation. Felch hit 3 threes back to back to open the second half, and the Evergreens lost to Spash. That was a tough defeat for the Evergreens. They gave back an 11-point lead in the second half. Outplayed down the stretch. Studeman spins, got his man up in the air, goes back, got a foul. Foul on the big kid, Renke. Casey's going to get 2 free throws. At the Jamie Wetzel Serve Pro free throw line. Call Jamie Wetzel at Serve Pro, #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. Basketball tonight brought to you by Axis Insurance. For all your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs, there's always a local agent to look to at Axis Insurance. 1 of 2 from the foul line. Mosinee secures the miss. Learn more at AxisInsurance.net. Axis Insurance, their business revolves around you. Renke again on the dribble. Moving it along the baseline, tough angle, and it's a miss. Tapped around Vander Truax, tapped that over to Cade Felch. Evergreens come away, chance to take the lead. Evergreens players not on the same page there. Brennan Peterson didn't clear out. The Evergreens pick up a turnover and give it right back. Clear out, driving, scoring. Trev Stoffel. Felch to the front court for Everest. Picks up his dribble and the trap comes to him. Bump down low. Xavier Edwards has just fouled Brennan Renke. Yeah, Renke's a matchup problem. The 2 players on him, Studeman earlier and Edwards now, both picked up fouls. What's Renke going to be like 2 years from now as he puts on more weight, spends more time in the weight room? Going to fill himself out, going to be an even bigger matchup problem. Right now it's height, but in the future you can tell it's going to be size. Cade Felch comes out. Cohen Preby is in for the Evergreens. Studeman in the corner. Back out. Preby just got his first touch a moment ago. Preby, long 3. Good. A full step behind the arc. And Preby finds the bottom of the bucket. 7-6. Xavier Edwards don't want to pick up that second foul. Almost knocked that ball free. Renke again in the paint. Bottled up by Studeman and goes back out. Everest defense is pretty good here. That's knocked away and turned over. Chance for a lead change, this time down the floor. Mosinee didn't get back on defense. Xavier Edwards saw that, too strong. Truax battles for the rebound, could not secure it. Comes out to Carson Balgord. Out of bounds, off the Evergreens. J&D Tube Benders, founded in 1968. They've been in the Felch family ever since. Locally owned, a manufacturer specializing in tube bending, welding, and cutting. Find and join the J&D Tube Bending team in the Schofield Industrial Park or online, jdtubebending.com. Shreve Stoffel handles the ball well away from the basket between the circles. Entry pass down low. That's a nice pass. Feeding Mitchell Mickling in the low post. Got that ball through a tight spot. Cade Felch will come back in for the Evergreens on the next stoppage. I think he'll be coming in for Brennan Peterson. We'll see. Xavier Edwards on the clear out into the paint. Left the ball behind him. Turned over. Coming back the other way. Missing at the basket but getting the rebound is Trev Stoffel. Mosinee points off the turnover. Up by 5, their biggest lead early going here. Preby tried to get that down low to Truax, and it's taken away. Back-to-back turnovers, and the Evergreens want a timeout. Reinke's now got 7 points. Mosinee opens up a 7-point lead. We're back after this break on Zaleski Sports.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
Evergreens have 4 turnovers in the early going, and 3 of those turnovers have led to Mosinee points. The good teams make you pay, don't they? Cade Felch is in, and he's in for Xavier Edwards. Preby to the front court against Mosinee man-to-man defense. Sam Dasso is also in for the Evergreens, just got his first touch a moment ago. Cross court trying to set up Felch and take it away. Driving to the basket, more points for Mosinee. Trev Stoffel has got 6. Again, turnover down here and points down there. Studeman on the wing. Tries to get his man up in the air. Studeman fades backwards and got it over the lip of the rim and in. Evergreens needed that. Reinke on Studeman takes the outside shot, and it's good. So the kids got game from the outside, too. Reinke's got a quick 9 points. Double team over to Preby. Evergreens reset. There's Cade Felch. Got a whistle here. Foul on Gavin Schimmel. It is his first and the team's second. Bryson Shakis comes in for Mosinee. Studeman down low, a lot of contact, no whistle. Studeman fights for his own rebound. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to the Evergreen, so we'll stay down here. TRW Auto Body in Mosinee offers top quality collision repair, full body repair, 24-hour towing, courtesy loaner vehicles, and a lifetime warranty on their work. TRW Auto Body, Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender. Preby in traffic, misses in the paint. Renke gets the rebound for the Indians. Leading by 9, Renke takes it himself and scores with the left hand. Second time the Indians have had a double-digit lead, and we're not halfway through the first half yet. Three ball from Felch, drained it. Felch has been so streaky. You got to get the ball to him the next time down the floor, too. Feed him till he cools off. Driving in off the glass, the kiss for Sebastian Anderson. Points off the bench for the Mosinee junior. Felch double-teamed, bumping, no whistle. Turned over. Renke scores again. Mosinee with a quick 23 points on the board. Evergreens need a timeout to regroup. We'll take a break too. This is high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome back. You know, a lot of times in high school basketball, you'll see a turnover, and the team that gets the ball will give it right back. Not the case. Evergreens have turned the ball over 6 times. Mosinee has scored on 5 of those possessions. During the timeout, Xavier Edwards comes back in for the Evergreens. Preby to the wing. Dasso, quick release for a 3, short. And Braden Renke had inside position, got the rebound. One and done for the Evergreens. Along the baseline, got a bump and a travel. Sebastian Anderson looked around like he thought he was fouled. Nope, moved his feet, knocked off his spot. Preby into the front court. Dasso on the wing, guarded closely. Dasso works inside, got his man up in the air, he scores, and he's fouled. 3-point play opportunity for the Evergreens. Gets this down to a 10-point game. And a free throw could make it back down to single digits. Bryson Shakis called for the foul, team's third. Dasso's free throw a miss. Studeman inside, rebound missing at the rim. Ball pinballs around, Mosinee's got it. Treve Stoffel with the rebound. Evergreen's only 1 of 3 from the foul line, so that's not helping the cause. Spinning and rolling that one in. Renke again. He's got 15 points. Got a whistle here. That's a push on Mosinee. I don't know. Braden Renke's just picked up his second foul. Does he go to the bench here? The answer is yes. So the best player on either team is watching right now with 2 fouls and 8 minutes to go until halftime. Could the Evergreens take advantage of this situation? Felch is directing traffic. Xavier Edwards now on the wing. Inside to Studeman, double team. Didn't see the other player coming over. A foul there. Going to send Stoffel to the free throw line. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Xavier Edwards called for the foul. I've got that as his second. The scoreboard has it as his first. Stoffel's got one more free throw. Missed them both. Xavier Edwards gets the rebound. From the corner, Preby. High iron, no good. Unable to secure the rebound was Truax. Big board there for Brayson Shakis. Shakis gets it back on the wing. Preby comes out to guard him. Give and go. Moving without the ball. Got Studeman up in the air and a miss at the rim for Mitchell Mickling. Mosinee second chance points. Sebastian Anderson. Preby, step back three, good. Preby's got his second three. Mosinee by 11. The lead's been as many as 12. Under 7 to go first half. Spinning to the rim, got a foul. Free throws are coming up for Sebastian Anderson. Basketball tonight is brought to you by Mammoth Mortgage. It's your opportunity for low rates, hassle-free mortgages, buying or refinancing throughout Wisconsin. For all your mortgage needs, look to Mammoth Mortgage. Cade Felch is called for the foul. First free throw is no good for Sebastian Anderson. Gavin Schimmel comes in for Mosinee. Carson Balgord is back in. 1 out of 2 for Anderson from the foul line. 12-point game. Felch is trapped in the corner, bumped, no whistle, turned over. Back the other way, back in the game is Ranke with the 2 fouls. So Ranke's got instructions not to pick up a third before halftime. He's going to get to the foul line. Xavier Edwards has indeed now picked up his second foul. Cade Felch and Xavier Edwards both go out for the Evergreens. Dasso and Luke Honor are both in for Everest. Preby in the backcourt, fancy between the legs. Spins and breaks the timeline. Truax is bumped. This will be Mosinee's 5th team foul. Sebastian Anderson has just been whistled. Evergreens inbound in front of the Mosinee bench. Here's Studeman on the wing. Looks to dribble in, goes back out to Preby. Preby on the clear out, made an extra pass into traffic. Preby gets the loose ball, back out. Preby baseline, got his man in the air, gets his feet set, round and out. Pinballs around and Ranke gets the rebound. Under 6 to go in the first half. Mosinee scoring a lot of points. Got 30 points on the board already. 3 ball here, round, no good. Loose ball foul is on the Evergreens. the Evergreen's last foul to give. Cohen Preby whistled. Preby's first. Mosinee will be in the bonus for the rest of the half. Treve Stoffel comes back in. He's got 6 points. And Stoffel gets it in the corner. Dasso guards him. Baseline three, kind of forced, and it's good anyway. Sebastian Anderson, who now has 8 for the night. Mosinee's on their biggest lead. Studeman up high. To the wing. Preby, quick release three, good. Preby had both of his hands in the air as soon as it left his fingers. He knew that was going down. Preby's got 3 threes and 9 for the night. Mosinee still by 14, and the defense is soft on Ranke underneath. Ranke's up to 19. But I may check that. I think I've got him at those being his 20th and 21st points. Ranke's filling up the scorecard. Luke Honor gives it back out. Honor gets it back. Extra pass inside, tried to feed it to Truax. It's off the Mosinee defender. Went off of Stoffel's leg. Cohen Preby is frustrated. He thought that the Evergreen's Casey Studeman was bumped on the inbounds pass. No whistle. It's out of bounds off the Mosinee defender. Cade Felch comes back in. Sam Dasso is out for the Evergreens. All the way up high to Truax. Honor feeds Studeman, and that time the whistle does sound. Studeman bumped as the ball arrived. Both teams will go into the bonus on the next whistle. That was Mosinee's last foul to give. It's on Sebastian Anderson, his second personal foul. 4:27 to play until halftime. We'll shoot free throws the rest of the way. Studeman looks to drive in. He's double teamed. Spin. Studeman to the rim. That's a nice take. Studeman's got 5 points. I don't know. The Evergreens would feel good, I think, if we get this lead down to single numbers by halftime. Long two, and it's a misfire. Stoffel was well wide. Studeman gets the board for the Evergreens. Here's Preby to the front court. Chance for the Evergreens to edge a little closer. On the clear out into the double team, a foul. Luke Honor's going to shoot a 1-and-1 here. Fleet Farm says no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered. Best price is guaranteed. Auto, pets, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need at the lowest prices. Carson Balgold is called for his first personal. It's live on a miss. And it's a miss. Empty trip down, and Ranke gets the rebound. On the screen, 3-ball off the back bracket. No good. That's a miss for Carson Balgold. Loose in the corner. Evergreens come away with it. 3.5 to go until halftime. Cade Felch to the front court. Now to Preby. Studeman. Studeman drives in again. Whistle. A blocking foul. I think that's the right call. While Studeman initiated the contact, I don't think the Mosinee defender had position. This is going to be the third foul on Ranke. Ranke's got points, but he's going to sit for the rest of the first half. Watch it again for yourself. Again, Studeman initiates the contact, but the defender doesn't have his feet set there. Scoreboard saying that foul was on Carson Balgold. I don't think so. Studeman's free throw is good. One more coming. Yeah, Ranke is going to sit. Studeman makes both of his free throws. 3 of 4 from the line. Casey's got 7 points. But Mosinee is still up by 12. Extra pass into tight traffic, knocked away. Evergreens get a steal. A lot of bodies there at the lower blocks. Here's Cade Felch to Preby. Preby dribbles in, goes back out to Felch. Cade to the rim with the left hand, scores. Cade Felch. 10-point game. Again, I don't think Ranke's coming back into the game until the second half. So opportunity is knocking for the Evergreens to edge a little closer before halftime. Ranke sat when he picked up his second foul, but the Evergreens did not cut into the lead then. And Mosinee's happy to take some time off the clock in this situation. Driving in the lane, good feed to Sebastian Anderson. Stoffel feeds Anderson. Anderson's now got 10 points. Felch directs traffic, Studeman down low. Studeman draws the double team, gives it back to Honor. Studeman gets it back. Preby, Studeman moving without the ball, spins and scores. Preby feeds Studeman in the paint. 10-point game. Yeah, with their best player on the bench, Mosinee's happy to take some time off the clock. Driving in, got a blocking foul. Treve Stoffel goes to the basket. Now we'll go to the free throw line. Cade Felch has picked up his second foul. Basketball tonight is brought to you by the auto specialists at Sherrill Tire and Service. They'll change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go off, and more. Great service from great people. Find your location at SherrillTire.com. Stoffel's got one more. Got them both. Preby into the front court with his dribble. Here's Cade Felch. Felch can get hot in a minute. Felch looks to drive in, splits defenders, and scores. Cade Felch has 7. Under a minute to go, first half. Driving in, fading backwards, a miss for Bangold. Evergreens get the rebound. Here's the chance to get this under double digits. Under 30 to play in the first half. Evergreens clear out, running shot. They're going to say an offensive foul on Luke Honor. Player control, offensive foul. Chase Pavlovic comes in. Evergreens take out Honor, and Felch with 2 fouls, not wanting him to get his third. Mosinee's going to hold for a final shot, up by 10. Pass down low, reversing at the rim. Treve Stoffel scores. Evergreens have under 10 seconds to work with at a 12-point deficit. Preby to the corner, open for a 3. It hits the side of the backboard. Brennan Peterson misfires. We'll go to halftime with Mosinee up by 12. It's 41-29. Basketball tonight sponsored by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step. Contact Next Step Prosthetics today. Mosinee's played a good first half, but their leading scorer, Braden Ranke, has 3 fouls. We'll see how that unfolds in the second half. First half leading scorers when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
We're going to tell all of our viewers about Mitten's Rusted and Busted trade-in sale, which reminds me of a funny story.
Folks, Tim's saying that Mittens is paying its customers to get rid of their old furniture and buy new.
This January's Rusted and Busted promotion is so huge. Do you think we could make it any bigger?
I don't think so, Tim.
Hey, do you think Jill will let me buy a brand new Lazy Boy power recliner, or should I build one myself?
Well, Tim, the stars are telling me that buying one from Mittens would be a safer decision.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
We're at halftime. Mosinee built their lead early and leads 41-29. I'm Chris Conley. Braden Ranke, the fabulous sophomore for the Indians, has 19 points, but he has 3 fouls. 10 for Sebastian Anderson, 10 for Trade Stoffel, and 2 for Mitchell Mickling. Mosinee's got only 1 3 in the first half. They've turned the ball over only 4 times. That's a big difference in the first half. 4 turnovers for the Indians, 8 for the Evergreens. Mosinee is 6 of 11 from the foul line. Evergreens with 9 points each for Cohen Preby on 1, 2, 3 threes, and Casey Studeman also has 9. Cade Felch has 7. 2 points for Xavier Edwards and 2 for Sam Dasso. Evergreens hit 4 threes in the first half. 8 turnovers. Mosinee scored points on 7 of the 8 turnovers, and Everest is 3 of 6 from the foul line. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits that start from day one. That's Foundation Finance. Learn more online at foundationfinance.com. Mosinee gets the ball to start the second half. Teams will be out for our halftime shoot-around when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Access Insurance is your complete independent insurance agency for auto, home, business, and life insurance serving Wisconsin and Minnesota. Insurance can often be confusing and frustrating, but with Access Insurance you get experienced advisors that pair you with exactly the coverage you need at the most competitive prices for every stage of life. Located in Weston and a proud supporter of area high school athletics, their business truly does revolve around you. Learn more at accessinsurance.net or by calling 715-355-8400.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
Welcome back. Neither team is out of the locker room yet. I think the key issue for the second half is how does the foul situation unfold with Braden Reinke? If I'm the Evergreens, I want to get the ball inside, see if you can get him with a fourth foul. That would certainly change his playing time. The Evergreens have had matchup problems with him. Reinke on 19 points in the first half. Evergreens are coming out of their locker room now. Mosinee has yet to emerge. Basketball tonight is brought to you by Newton Electric. From residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online, Newton ELEC, NEWTONELEC.com. Mosinee's looking for their 14th win of the season tonight. Evergreens are trying to avoid a 4-game losing streak. See if they can pull this one out of the fire. Well, we've talked a little about Reinke's foul trouble. When he's been on the bench, the Evergreens have not really been able to cut into the lead. So that's got to change in the second half if there's going to be a comeback tonight. Teams will be on their benches, and we'll get the second half underway momentarily. We're sponsored tonight by John's Auto Repair. For all your auto repair needs, Mosinee and Rothschild turn to John's Auto Repair. They're just off Business 51 north of Mosinee. It's auto repair you can trust to have it done right and to get you on your way. John's Auto Repair. Evergreens, too, during this losing streak, have had trouble getting all of their pieces on the same page. For instance, Xavier Edwards is quiet tonight, got a couple of fouls, got only 2 points. Xavier can add more to that. Preby's got 3 threes. So Cohen Preby better tonight off the bench, but Xavier Edwards kind of quiet. Cade Felch has 7 points, but only 1 3, and the Evergreens depend on him. He's one of the best three-point shooters in the state, but hasn't taken a lot of chances from behind the arc so far tonight. The Evergreens' 4 best players are Casey Studeman, Cohen Preby, Cade Felch, and Xavier Edwards. And getting them all going at the same time has not been easy for the Evergreens this season. That's just not a tonight thing. That's been a season thing. Of course, Preby's senior season's been kind of compromised by injury. Braden Ranke will be on the floor to start the second half for Mosinee. 19 points, 3 fouls. Mosinee inbounds. Play is back in. They've led by as many as 15. Ranke again, pass down low. Studeman is up in the air, and missing at the rim is Mitchell Mickling. So the Evergreens can get this back down to 10 or 9 with a 3 on their first look of the second half. Studeman, good defense that time down the floor. Casey's got it now. Foul line extended. Looks to drive in. Yeah, Ranke is not on Studeman there, knowing that he can't pick up his 4th foul. Let Treve Stoffel guard him. Here's Xavier Edwards to the rim. Too strong. Loose ball foul on Mosinee. Evergreens will get this underneath. Carlson Balgard gets his second personal. Cade Felch inbounds to Studeman in the corner. Back to Felch. Felch almost lost the handle. Felch guarded closely. Xavier Edwards down low. To the rim. Xavier Edwards scores. First points of the second half. Makes it a 10-point game. Cross court knocked away by Xavier Edwards. So a basket and good defense. Basketball is brought to you by Backey's Family Chiropractic in Rothschild. Personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body's battling. Migraines, anxiety, stress, or youth issues. Let Backey's Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. Mosinee has only 1 3. They've been able to get the ball inside consistently. Quick release, too strong. Mosinee comes out cold. Studeman gets the rebound on the Stoffel miss. Can the Evergreens find Felch and tee him up for a 3? He's guarded by Gavin Schimmel. Spinning in the lane, round and out. Felch gets a rebound off the Xavier Edwards miss, couldn't finish. Evergreens will get a third look at the basket. Hustle play for Brendan Peterson, tracking the ball down way up high. Studeman drives in towards the basket, good. Casey Studeman, first Evergreen to double digits, he's got 11. Everest scores the first 4 points of the second half, and the Mosinee leads down to 8. Down low, getting position on Studeman is Ranke. Ranke scores. Brennan Peterson on the wing. Here's Xavier Edwards. Edwards has come out hot to start the second half. Xavier leans in and scores again. Teams trade baskets in an 8-point game. Ranke again, too strong. Ball is loose. Evergreens have it. Jump ball, and the arrow points to Everest. Cohen Preby comes in for the Evergreens. Got the ball and down by 8. If the Evergreens could hit a 3 this time down the floor, Mosinee would have a moment of pause for sure. Peterson's out, Preby is in. Here's Cade Felch. Felch roams in the far corner. Xavier Edwards looking for Studeman down low. Studeman gets the ball, low blocks. Spins in and scores. Again, Ranke had to back off Studeman, not wanting a fourth foul. Got a whistle in the backcourt as Preby was playing for a steal. It's only Cohen Preby's second personal. So the Evergreens within 6, the closest they've been in forever. Along the baseline, up, no good. Mosinee gets the tip and will get to reset. 3 balls in the air. It's a wide miss for Gavin Schimmel. Loose ball fouls on Mosinee. Foul is on Bryson Shakis, his second, team's second. And we've got a timeout as the Evergreens have inched closer. Mosinee outscored 8-2 in the early stages. We'll keep it here. This is a 30-second timeout. Basketball is brought to you by Merrill Steel, your partner for structural steel fabrication. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. Four minutes into the second half. Evergreens were down by 12 at halftime. They have halved that now. And they've got the ball. Yeah, Mosinee defensively puts Ranke on Truax and not Studeman. Studeman gets it outside the low blocks. Cross court, Preby pops the 3, short. His feet weren't set. Offensive rebound tracked down by Xavier Edwards. Evergreens will get another look. Phoebe to Studeman down low. Studeman bumped along the baseline, cut off and goes back out. Well, Xavier Edwards was open off the screen, but decides that 3 is not his shot. Drives in, splits defenders. Extra pass to Studeman down low. Studeman is fouled, and he scores! Evergreens are right back in this thing. They open the second half on a 10-2 run, and a foul shot is coming to try and complete a 3-point play. Trev Stoffel is called for his first. And again, Mosinee does not put Ranke on Studeman. Just because of the foul situation. Studeman's free throw, short. Mosinee gets it in the corner. But suddenly it's a 4-point game. Basket is good, and Mosinee's going to get a chance to complete the 3-point play. Ranke fouled by Cade Felch, who's just picked up his 3rd foul. Free throw's no good. Ranke's at 23 points. Mosinee needed that bucket. 6-point game. Xavier Edwards fouled, and he scores! Another chance for a 3. Xavier Edwards has stepped it up in the second half. 8 points, 6 of them since halftime. Basketball is brought to you by Nicolet Bank. Personal banking at its best. Locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, Colby, Edgar, Medford, and Merrill, or online at nicoletbank.com. Stoffel has picked up his second, team's 3rd. X misses the free throw. Ranke gets the rebound. 4-point game. Stoffel's got it. Preby on him. Height advantage. Still, Preby's good defense got him to miss, and Sam Dasso gets the rebound. It could become a 1-point game if the Evergreens hit this 3. Good! Sam Dasso. Evergreens have come all the way back in this. Mosinee's got to sweat a little bit. To the wing. This is a reach-in foul on Xavier Edwards. Edwards has done everything right in the second half, but he's just picked up his third foul. Non-shooting. Well, the Evergreens are not over the hump yet. They're still trailed by 1. They were down by 15 in the first half. Ranke's now played an extended period with 3 fouls. Got to reach in on Everest. Non-shooting. Xavier Edwards has just picked up his third a moment ago and now his fourth. Xavier Edwards has been the Evergreens' best player in the second half, comes to the bench. Luke Honor comes back in. Pass down low, quick release, and good for Braden Ranke, who has 6 in the second half with those 3 fouls. A 3-ball would tie it here. 12 minutes to go, so there's a ton of basketball left on this Tuesday night. It's been a fun game. Evergreens feed Studeman down low. He's double-teamed. Studeman back out. Preby, 3-ball for a tie. Good! Evergreens have come all the way back. Preby's got 12. 47-47. We've got a shiny new one. Got a blocking foul on the Evergreens as Mickling tried to drive to the basket. Sam Dasso picks up his first. It's the Evergreens' 5th team foul. Pass down low, double team, and fouled at the rim. Ranke's going to get free throws. Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau offers a state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay, culture, and more. Join a growing company. Get your career on the right path. Learn more and apply at GreatLakesCheese.com. Fouls on Vander Truax, his first. Ranke makes his first free throw. He's a sometimes thing at the free throw line, 4 of 7. Jinxed him right there. Sam Dasso gets the rebound. Evergreens have the ball down by 1. This trip down the floor could give them the first lead for the Trees tonight. Studeman to the paint, hangs, scores! Evergreens take the lead. Studeman's got 8 in the second half and now has 17 overall. Everest by 1. Mosinee back the other way, a miss. Preby gathers in the Anderson miss. Preby quickly to the front court. Studeman double teamed, goes back out to Dasso. Evergreens reset. Want a good look on this possession. Preby is the Evergreens' deep threat here. Felch is on the bench right now. So is Xavier Edwards. Trying to feed Studeman. I thought that was kicked. No whistle. It's the Evergreens' first turnover of the second half, so they've cleaned that up. Ranke to the front court, gives it over to Carson Balgold. Balgold gets it back on the other side. Evergreens look to strip that ball out, tried to call a timeout. Evergreens, ball is loose. It's a jump ball. Arrow points to Mosinee. Evergreens were hoping that someone could wrap their arm around that and get a timeout and save the possession. Everest by 1. Mosinee gets the ball and they'll inbound underneath. Ranke's got Truax on him. Cross court, open 3 for another lead change. It's good. Carson Balgold, first bucket of the night for him. Mosinee back up by 2. See if the Evergreens have an answer. Under 10 minutes to go. This suddenly became a ball game after Mosinee dominated the first half. Down low to Studeman. Studeman extra pass to Truax. He knew that he had a player on the weak side and found him. Vander's first points. Tie game again. Mosinee to the wing. Contested. It's good and a foul. Emotions are running high on both benches as we come down the stretch. Sam Dasso committed the foul. Evergreens have no more fouls to give for the rest of the game. Trying to complete the three-point play. It's a miss for Sebastian Anderson. Dasso stays in with the 2 fouls. Luke Honor is in now. Studeman cross court. Priebe thought about the 3. Got his man up in the air. Goes to the baseline. 3-point play. That was off the mark. Studeman gets a rebound on the Dasso miss. Studeman underneath scores. Tied up again. Casey may have been bumped. Mosinee's lucky a whistle didn't sound. 53-53. Tied again. Yeah, the intensity in this game is way, way up. Driving too strong is Stoffel. Evergreens get the rebound. Studeman. Beg your pardon, that was Truax with the board. Studeman's got it now. Studeman looks to drive in. Back out. 3-ball for a 3-point lead. Good. Dasso, bottom of the bucket. Got 2 threes in the second half. Evergreens up by 3, their biggest lead of the night. Mosinee wants a timeout. Boy, sometimes when you lose momentum, it's hard to get it back. 56-53, Evergreens in front now. Back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from their simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
Welcome back. I'm Chris Conley. Let's talk for a moment during this full timeout about the game within the game. Braden Ranke, Mosinee's leading scorer, has 26 points, so he's a monster. But he's got 3 fouls, and defensively, Mosinee has switched him off of Casey Studeman, and Studeman has feasted in the second half. 10 points since halftime for Casey Studeman. I mean, that's the game within the game. Mosinee's best player is not on Casey Studeman. Shreve Stoffel has switched on to Studeman, and Studeman's got a height advantage. He's taken advantage. Mosinee's got the ball out of the timeout. Will Mosinee make that defensive adjustment and put Ranke back on Studeman when the Evergreens have the ball again? Ranke's got it now. Truax is on him. Driving in, extra pass down low. Priebe went up in the air, and Mickling scored. He went up as Priebe was going down. 1-point game. Evergreens keep Cade Felch and Xavier Edwards on the bench during the timeout. Studeman outside. Wanted to spin and get down low. Also wanted to find Vander Truax, who couldn't get free. Let's see, right now, is Ranke on the bench for Mosinee? He is. He's getting a breather now. Cross court, Priebe, baseline, 3, good. Priebe's hot. 5 threes for Cohen Priebe, who's up to 15 points. Everest by 4. Evergreens have done more from behind the 3-point arc. That's been part of the comeback. Spinning in, got a foul. One of the Evergreens raked across Mitchell Mickling as he went to the basket. Sam Dasso's picked up his 3rd foul. In the act of shooting 2 free throws for Mitchell Mickling. These are his first free throw attempts of the night, so let's see what Mitchell's got at the free throw line. Just rolled it over the front lip of the rim and scored. Dasso comes out. Cade Felch comes back in for the Evergreens. Got them both. 2-point game. Evergreens turned the ball over 9 times in the first half, but only once in the second half. Cleaning that up's been a big part of the Trees' comeback today. Studeman double-teamed in the corner, gets out of it. Goes back to Felch. Priebe off the screen, 3-ball again, round and out. So Priebe's human after all. Reinke is back in the game, got the rebound for the Indians. Along the baseline, extra pass down low, it's good. Sebastian Anderson scores. Stoffel fed him on the weak side. Tie game again. Boy, this one feels like it's going to come right down the stretch, doesn't it? 6.5 to go, so we're not there yet. Studeman, while soft defense and a basket for Truax. That's twice now that Studeman's given assists to Truax, and the ball stolen by Felch. 3-on-2 the other way. Felch is, not fouled. To the baseline, 3, good for Preby. Evergreens are happy with no whistle. Mosinee needs a timeout. Boy, Felch sure looked like he was banged just over the half-court line. Still able to gather the ball in, fed Preby in the corner. And the Evergreens are up by 5. Back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Cohen Preby has come to life. Watch this replay again. I look like Felch was mugged there, but there's no whistle, and then Preby makes him pay from the corner. Preby's got 18 points. Studeman has 19. Mosinee's got the ball out of the timeout. Officially, 6:02 left in the game. We're sponsored by France Propane, your locally owned complete service propane company, serving all of central Wisconsin for 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. France Propane, local, quality, family. Evergreens are trying to snap a 3-game losing streak against a really good Mosinee team. Wow, threading the needle down low, Reinke scores. Stoffel on the assist. Braden leads all scorers, now 28 points. Evergreens by 3 and possession. Clear out along the baseline, hanging and scoring. That's a nice take to the rack by Luke Honor. Fine time for Luke's first points of the night, so the teams trade buckets. Yeah, you want an entertaining high school basketball game? We've got one for you tonight on Zaleski Sports. Foul line extended, good. Trave Stoffel, first points of the second half for him. He's got 12 for the night. Back to a 1-possession game. Preby's all the way on the weak side. Could they get it to him for a quick release? Studeman drives in, hangs, he scores, and he's fouled. Studeman's 20th and 21st point, and he'll get a chance for a 22nd on the drive to the bucket. Fouls on Mitchell Mickling. Will the lead balloon to 6? Yes, sir. Biggest lead of the night for the Evergreens. Studeman is 4 out of 5 from the foul line. Mosinee in the backcourt, almost stolen. Pass down low, that's a nice feed to the low post. Brennan Reinke continues to be served in this game. Preby to the front court, now to the baseline. Truax almost lost the handle, gets it back. Preby pops the 3 again, fire and ice. Everything Preby's throwing up is going down. He's got 7 threes tonight. Evergreens have been killing Mosinee from behind the arc. Really a tale of two halves. Mosinee outplayed the Evergreens by a lot in the first half, and the Evergreens have been returning the favor since halftime. Open for a three. Mosinee needs this, and it's a miss for Sebastian Anderson. Cade Felch clears the board, so a one-and-done trip for the Indians. Tell you what, if the Evergreens score this time down, Mosinee's in trouble. Studeman draws the double team. Gives it back out. Priebe thought about popping that three, just didn't have the handle on that. Setting the screen for Priebe, who drives in, hangs, he's fouled. Priebe's an excellent free throw shooter, and he's got 2 free throws coming up here. Xavier Edwards with 4 fouls is coming back in for the Evergreens. Bryson Shakis is called for his 3rd personal foul. Priebe's first free throw, good. Priebe and Studeman, 22 points each. Deuces wild for the Evergreens. We've got a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here. This is a 30-second timeout. Basketball is brought to you by Culligan Water, specializing in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. Count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. This is by far Cohen Priebe's best game back since sitting out, the first 2/3 of the season with injury. This has got to feel great for Cohen. Just watching your teammates battle it out and sometimes struggling has got to be tough. Priebe's having a chat with one of the officials before he gets the ball back. And Priebe looks like he's complaining about something. Priebe's been living large in the second half. Should be all smiles right here, Cohen. Out of the timeout, makes both of his free throws. The Everest lead is up to 9. Mosinee's got to be getting closer here. Xavier Edwards backed off that loose ball. He's got a steal. 4 fouls and Xavier Edwards got a steal. Evergreens driving. Truax points off Mosinee's first turnover of the second half. Evergreens now have a double-digit lead. Baseline shot, a bad miss. Sebastian Anderson may be too open. If I'm the Evergreens, I'm looking to run some clock here. Nope. Offensive foul. Didn't need that. Vander Truax had his elbow out and is whistled for it. Vander Truax has been called for his 3rd foul. Got a wet spot there? Yep. Out comes the Gatorade towel. Don't want to use that one.
They have Vander at 2 fouls.
Put it straight in the Yankee dryer after the ball game. Our scoreboard has Vander Truax at 2 fouls. I've got him on 3. And, of course, I was wrong once, but it was back in the 1970s, so it doesn't count. Evergreens are setting up full court pressure with an 11-point lead and 2 minutes and 35 seconds to gut it out. And Studeman makes a foul in the backcourt. That's not good. It's Studeman's 2nd personal foul. Mosinee's in the double bonus. Sebastian Anderson is only 1 for 4 from the foul line, but he'll have 2 in hand here. First is good. We said this during the girls' game last night. When you're defending a lead down the stretch, you don't want your opponents to be able to score points with the clock stopped. Studeman grabs the board. 1 out of 2 for Anderson from the foul line. Everest by 10. Studeman to the front court, to the rim, scores. Casey Studeman. Studeman's got 24. Preby's got 23. Who will be high man for the Evergreens? Fade away from the foul line. They needed that. Stoffel, good. (78-68). Evergreens having trouble getting the ball in to Xavier Edwards. Double teamed in the backcourt, and a foul just as Xavier was about to give up the ball. Let's see, Ranke was part of the double team. Let's see who it's on. No foul. The Evergreens took a timeout. 2:02 left in the game. Evergreens will have the ball and a 10-point lead when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Welcome back. This is going to feel like the longest 2 minutes and 2 seconds ever for the Evergreens as they're trying to break a 3-game losing streak against a really good Mosinee team. Evergreens have won the second half. Trailed by 12 at halftime. Come all the way back. In the backcourt, Felch has the ball. Felch got to get this across the timeline, and he does. Got a foul there. The Evergreens go into the bonus. Felch is going to shoot a 1-and-1. And there is Brennan Ranke's fourth foul. He's played a very long time with 3 fouls. The fourth has finally come down the stretch of this game. Free throws will be necessary to close this out. It's a make. Felch's first points of the second half. No time like that. Got them both. 12-point lead for Everest. Mosinee drives in, hangs. It's a foul from behind. Oh, that looked clean. Casey Studeman has just been called for what I believe will be his third foul. I thought Studeman got all ball. Officials, much closer than us, disagree. 2 free throws coming. First is good. Let's take a look at this again. I don't think they got him with the body either. Carson Balgold makes both of the free throws. Cross court to Felch. And now to Xavier Edwards and across the timeline. Well, they were looking to foul Xavier Edwards. Got a whistle now. Late whistle. Evergreens will shoot another 1-and-1. Xavier Edwards to the free throw line. 0 for 1 from the line tonight. Xavier tends to get better in these clutch situations. It's a miss. Empty trip down the floor. Got a whistle. Evergreens battling for a loose ball foul. It's going to be on Everest. Foul on Everest. Will walk down to the other end for a double bonus, and it's on Xavier Edwards, who is battling for the loose ball. Xavier Edwards is just fouled out of the game. Xavier will leave with 8 points. Mitchell Mickling will shoot the free throws down at the other end. Double bonus. He'll get 2. Evergreens will put in Sam Dasso. Dasso's been part of the 3-point barrage in the second half. Hit 2 from behind the arc and has 8 points tonight. It's good. Still enough time left for a Mosinee miracle. One out of 2. Evergreens get the rebound. Felch has it. And Felch is fouled on the reach-in. Down to the other end we go for a 1-and-1. So it's a parade to the free throw line down the stretch. And that is Braden Ranke's 5th foul. Braden is done for the night. He'll exit with 30 points. Mosinee's best player has just exited the game. 30 has 30 tonight, but he's fouled out. Omar Ingram, a junior, comes in to replace him. Evergreens by 9. Felch is good. Basketball tonight's brought to you by Express Employment. Get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals. Locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. 1 of 2. Just in off the bench, Ingram gets the rebound. Down low, tipped up off at a turnover. That's only the 4th turnover between the two teams in the second half. 2 for the Evergreens, 2 turnovers for Mosinee. Evergreens are taking a timeout, not wanting to get called on a 10-second violation. We will stay here. 1:09 left in the game. Give you our game reset situation. Both teams are in the double bonus, so 1-and-1s are done for the remaining 1:09. Should there be a timeout, the all-important arrow points to the Evergreens. And most importantly, 81-71 Evergreens. Boy, Coach Oliver Drake's going to breathe a big sigh of relief. He's going to have a big smile for our post-game coverage. This timeout, which Everest called, is their final timeout of regulation. The level of competition in tonight's basketball game has been outstanding. I get it, if you're a Mosinee fan, you're not happy to see a team come back on you like this and to have your leading player out of the game. But just a fun game of momentum swings. Everest has the ball and 1:09 to bleed off the clock before a moment of victory. To Preby in the backcourt. Don't want to foul him. He's outstanding. To Truax. Down low to Studeman, who scores. Studeman with 26. Under a minute to go. And the lead seems safe now with 12 points up for the Evergreens. Got to pop this quick 3. It's good. Carlson Belgold. That's his second 3. 8 points of the night. Mosinee takes a timeout. Why don't we take a quick break too? 47 seconds left to go. Everest lead is still 9 to the good when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
We're back on Zaleski Sports. Our next Everest Zaleski broadcasts are Thursday and Friday. Evergreens are playing Wausau West. One's a girls' basketball game and one's a boys' basketball game. Everest West boys should be exciting. Wausau West is a much improved team from recent seasons. Evergreens are using their sprint inbounds play. Into Preby. Preby dribbled it off his foot, but he's fouled. Double bonus. Cohen Preby will shoot 2 with 45 seconds left in the game. for post-game coverage. Let's see if we can get Casey Studeman and Cohen Preby both to come over. Preby's 3 for 3 from the foul line tonight. And Preby is sending a message that he's going to be a force down the stretch of this season. He's got 25 points tonight. Clock's running. 35 seconds left until final horn. Long hoist. It's good. Treve Stoffel hits the 3. Stoffel's got 17, and Mosinee takes a quick timeout. It's a full timeout. 33 seconds left in tonight's game. We'll take a break here and come right back on Zaleski Sports.
At Abbey Bank, we know everyone has their strengths. Our bankers may excel in numbers, but can they score on the court?
Maybe you guys should stick to what you're good at. Banking.
And that's exactly what we do. At Abbey Bank, we stick to what we do best, making banking about you.
Find an Abbey Bank location near you by visiting abbeybank.com.
Abbey Bank, where we make banking about you.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Welcome back. 33 seconds left in tonight's game. Evergreens by 8, and they have the ball out of the timeout. Evergreens again are putting everyone on the baseline, which means someone's going to be sprinting down towards the basket. All the way down to Truax, who lays it in. Truax will finish the night with 8 points. 3 ball here, good. Carlson Balgold has hit his third 3 of the second half. He's got 11. Evergreens again to Studeman all the way down. Studeman wanted to dunk and rolls his head back on the miss. It's academic now, though. From the baseline, high arcing 3's a miss. Studeman gets the rebound. Final horn sound. Studeman 26. Cohen Preby 25. The Evergreens win tonight 87-80. Mosinee gave back a 15-point lead from the first half. Evergreens sure did win the second half. After only 29 points in the first half, the Evergreens finish with 87 at the final horn. The win brings Everest back to 500 on the year, 9-9. For Mosinee, they are 13-6 and a kind of quiet bus ride home. Braden Ranke, their star sophomore, fouled out of the game, but is high man overall with 30 points tonight. That's going to conclude our play-by-play coverage tonight in what was a fun night of high school basketball. Evergreen's losing streak is over. Stay tuned for post-game coverage brought to you by Merrill Steel. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply today at merrillsteel.com. 87-80 Evergreens. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
It's the Merrill Steel postgame show. The Evergreens come back from 15 points down and beat Mosinee 87-80. Coach Oliver Drake, what did you say at halftime? I mean, it looked like this was going to be a 4-game losing streak. Halftime didn't look all that promising.
Yeah, I mean, we just talked to our guys, and in particular, we challenged the two guys to the right of you because we know how good they are. And we know if we're going to become the kind of team we want to become, these two guys can do the stuff they did in the second half, and we need them to. And I just couldn't be more proud of those two guys and the way they stepped up and just willed us to a win.
You're going to love this stat. Only 2 turnovers in the second half, so ball security made a huge difference.
How many?
Only 2 turnovers.
Again,
yeah.
Can you see how? Yes.
Sure.
No. And that's our offensive efficiency numbers are through the roof. The one area, as you know, is ball security. And when we take care of the ball, we show how skilled we are and how well we can play together. So, again, it all starts with those two right there, 2 special dudes, and stepped up in a big-time moment.
Injuries have kind of shaped this entire season for Everest, getting people back down the stretch. I mean, Cohen and Casey are serving notice. They're going to be factors for the last couple of weeks.
Absolutely. And, you can't control those things outside your control, but you can control how you respond. And both these guys, and obviously particularly Cohen, just the way he's handled adversity and the kind of person he is and the kind of leader he is and the kind of teammate he's been, that's why I know he's going to have a huge finish to his senior year. Both these guys are. But when you handle adversity the way Cohen has, good things are coming his way.
It's a really nice win for the Evergreens. Thanks for coming over, Coach. Casey Studeman, Mosinee's best players in foul trouble. They take him off of you, and you feasted in the second half.
Oh, yeah. I love it when I get the ball down low. That's where I do most of my work. And honestly, none of those guys could guard me in the second half, so I just went to work.
And that was a physical game, a lot of points in the paint.
Yeah, we just kept going back to me because, like Coach said, we went to what's working, and our offense is super efficient. So, they got it down to me, and I appreciate the guys for that.
Casey Studeman leads the Evergreens with 26 points. Cohen Preby hit 7 threes in this game. Tell me a little, you're right, 8. We can correct it right here on the spot. Tell me how hard it was just to have to watch so much of the basketball season before you got in now.
Yeah, it was pretty hard. Obviously, basketball's my favorite sport, so getting hurt during football was pretty hard for me. But, just trying to bounce back and, watching the guys and trying to coach them through. But now it's nice to be back and working with them my senior year.
Nice that there's just enough season left to make an impact down the stretch. Got a couple of weeks to go. Evergreens are going to be a different team than they were earlier in the year. Congratulations to both of you tonight. Evergreens are 87-80 winners, come back from a 15-point deficit in the first half. That's going to wrap up our coverage tonight on Zaleski Sports. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us. Good night, everybody.
My name's Casey. I'm Cohen. And we're in the house.
Thanks a lot for coming over.